This is a safe space for everyone. But dang, man. You know what I'm saying? If I'm having fun over here, you know what I mean? I'm partying. I'm waka. You over there like, why is he happy? Why is he dancing? And I'm over here like, I got on cheese, and I look at you and you over there frowning, and it's like, yo, man, you throwing off my vibe, and I'm just trying to get back to my wakada. You get me? So S25 Ultra, YouTube. All right, really quick, let's have a straight up reality check. When it comes to the S25 Ultra, if you're one of those people who feel like there should have been more given to the S25 Ultra or this flagship, smartphone, I need you to list off what those things are in detail down below. Like, let me know exactly what would have made this device an upgrade over the S24 Ultra that would have made you want to upgrade, year over year, since everyone's comparing it to the S24 Ultra or the S23 Ultra. Let's be honest, because the S24 and S23 Ultra are like neck and neck for real. Now, reality check, right? As I've said, I think the flagship smartphone in its current state is pretty much plateaued, and it's just in year after year refinements, period. And I think when you curb your expectations and you have a reality check and you understand what's really going on, then you look for those refinements. And case in point, the S25 Ultra, I've been enjoying this phone far more than I expected to. In the beginning, I was with y'all. I was like, oh my God, here we go. Samsung is just like Apple. But even then, I get iPhones year after year, and I appreciate the refinements. So I had to, curb and refine my expectations. And then I saw the reality, which is a very well refined S Ultra device. We're not even going to talk about the S Pen. Let's carry on. Because if you haven't seen news about the Z Fold 7, and if you're not seeing, the future and looking ahead, it's not looking good for the S Pen. But let's talk about the S25 Ultra outside of all of the petty back and forth. This device, this phone right here, is a great flagship phone from Samsung. Starting off with the design change, right? Oh, everyone's like, it didn't change. It refined itself from a design perspective in the way that I think was like ideal for this device. I want you to get up close and personal with this. I want you guys to understand that these flat edges, these curved corners, I really do enjoy this. And might I add, CJ, no case CJ, if I add in a case like this, which is an Aramid super thin case, and I put this on here, man, and this gives you that grip, the comfort with this. This is like, I don't know, it just adds a comforting feel to the overall new design of the S25 Ultra. I took it off because I got to show you guys this titanium jet black. I got to show you guys the best, colorway, the best color offering from a design perspective. In my opinion, everything's subjective. There's some other great colors out there as well. But that jet black I was super hyped about, and I like it. From a design perspective, user experience focused. This whole video is going to be user experience focused, as is all of my reviews, because that's what matters. Everyone's looking at the spec sheet and paper and what we did get, what we didn't get, what was taken away. All that really matters is, am I going to enjoy it? Will it answer all of my needs that I need in my device? And will it service me in user experience? That's exactly what we're focused on. I love the feel of this in the hand. I love the rounded corners. No more, boxy corners. I was cool with the S24 Ultra, S23 Ultra. I'm cool with it, just like you are. But I'm even more in with this. I have a versus video coming up, S23 Ultra versus S24 Ultra versus S25 Ultra. If you guys look at all the specs, like from a design and dimensions, you're gonna see where Samsung trimmed dimensions and where they expanded and how it just led to this device feeling so much better in the hand. And that weight reduction. This is the biggest and most significant weight reduction that we've seen in a while. Yielding a large phone, these big flagships, it's not always nice. It's not always a pretty user experience. But when it's lighter, that pinky Olympics, if y'all know, if you really carry big phones, you know about the pinky Olympics. At least this phone is gonna go easier on you. And continuing on in the design perspective, we gotta talk about the panel. Now, one thing I wanna point out, I really need you guys who have an S25 Ultra to let me know. From you doing Samsung Switch, if you did it, or even if you didn't do Samsung Switch, no, for sure, if you did Samsung Switch, because I do that every year, and I do it via cable, and I move all of my settings. For whatever reason, I realized that my display got reset to full HD. Now, I'm a quad HD panel user all day. I paid for a Quad HD panel. I'm using it in Quad HD. I don't know if this was a slick move on Samsung's behalf to reset everyone to full HD, because you know they have this new upscaling to make full HD look so much better, even though you'll be watching it in 2K and it'll look like 2K, but it's not really 2K, or look close to 2K, or you wouldn't know that you're looking at full HD. Sneaky move. And I'm gonna be honest, they kind of got me in the beginning because I was like, man, the quality still looks good on the screen, but I was rather disappointed and it felt like I got, you know, finessed and bamboozled with my setting being reset to full HD. So I just want to throw that out there. I need you guys to let me know. Go check right now. Check your settings right now and let me know. And I need you guys in the comment section so I can know what happened. But as you guys can see, I switched it right back to Quad HD. Same screen as last year's S24 Ultra model. And another dose of reality, not everyone upgrades year after year. My battery perspective, I'm gonna have to talk about that, and we're gonna have to, you really gotta check in with me on the next long-term review video for that, because again, they put that finesse. You can use your device in full HD and get extended battery life and have a actually nice, crisp visual perspective. That's the one positive I found in that little sneaky trick, is that, yo, using it at full HD, I guarantee the average person who has this device is in full HD and they don't even know it, even though they pay for Quad HD. This panel, fire. Anti-reflective, you guys. What does that mean, CJ? Anti-reflective. Listen, there's a super bright light right here to my right. And when I put my screen to it, it's not as reflective. It reduces that glare, which means when you're outside in the sun or in any type of well-lit situation, you're able to see your screen without interruption or obstruction. And that is super clutch with a mobile device, because we're always in different environments, different lighting conditions. And I think that technology is super fire. If you have an S24 Ultra, you're already living a good life. You're not missing out nothing. There's not an incentive for you to upgrade at all. But S23 Ultra, S22 Ultra, S21, and so on, going back. I've enjoyed watching media on here, and another big reason I enjoy the media on here even more now than the S24 Ultra, S23 Ultra, is because of the improved speaker quality. Louder and more fuller, where they should have been. I don't know why Samsung reduced the quality of the speakers in the first place on the last couple of generations, but this is an upgrade. I've absolutely been having a ball on the S25 Ultra. I'm dumbfounded, because the only people who are mad and upset are the people in the comment sections who do not own a S25 Ultra. And I think they wanted to get one, but then they felt like, or they subscribed to the tribe of, oh, not enough change and da-da-da-da-da. So what? Don't upgrade and shut up and move aside. Let the people who are here for the S25 Ultra, I mean, you can voice your opinion. Go ahead, get in the comment section. It's all good. This is a safe space for everyone. But dang, man. You know what I'm saying? If I'm having fun over here, you know what I mean? I'm partying. I'm waka. You over there like, why is he happy? Why is he dancing? And I'm over here like, I got on cheese, and I look at you and you over there frowning, and it's like, yo, yeah, man, you throwing off my vibe, and I'm just trying to get back to my wakada. You get me? So S25 Ultra, absolutely solid from a user experience perspective, and the new design changes are an upgrade. They're refinement. They are a refined upgrade, but they are what this device needed to move it forward. So all around design, W. Now, let's talk about the battery, right? The battery has not changed. I'm even a part of the party that wanted a larger battery. I still stand behind that. Where is it? That's all I'm saying. Solid battery life out that S25 Ultra. I'm gonna have to put an asterisk on that, because I wanna update you guys after running it heavy for another long term, but on Quad HD, since I was knocked down to full HD. Samsung, sneaky move right there. But the battery is solid, and this is, you know, 5,000 milliamp hours. Yes, we want to see more. Yes, we want to see more numbers, but user experience. My user experience with battery has been solid, and that's all that matters. And we have the new optimization and performance of the Snapdragon 8 Elite, a newer generation chip. And you guys already know it's the 4 Galaxy version, so they've optimized this strategically for this phone, or these Galaxy devices in particular. One UI, the whole get down. And speaking of One UI, some cool upgrades. It's smooth. Like, I used One UI for just a brief moment, because, you know, I gotta use it and stuff to talk about it for the people who stick around there. But obviously, my device is not One UI. I'm in Nova Launcher with the crayon icon pack for those who are gonna ask. This is a KGWT widget. You have to pay for the KGWT Pro pack, and then you can also get this custom widget pack that you have to pay for, and it's the KGWT Dusk, and that's number 77. I gave up the full sauce. I told you guys I was gonna show you guys. Matter of fact, let me go in here. Let me show you guys. Where is it? All right, okay, Dusk. No, I don't need notifications. I'm gonna show you guys this. Put you guys up on game. Here's the widgets, all these dope widgets in here. So it's even deeper than the nice, cool one that I got. They got so many more in there. If you really want to customize your device list, I'm dropping gems on y'all right here. You don't have to have the S25 Ultra, S24 Ultra, S23, all of my Droid users, you know what I mean? You get Nova Launcher. I use Nova Launcher, at least that's my launcher of choice. You don't have to have no launcher. You can still use that KGWT and get that widget. But if you want this full, wait, no, you don't. Because you could do One UI and change icon packs in there. So you don't have to go Nova Launcher. You can get the crayon icon pack in One UI, do the little thing so you can change the icon pack in, what is it, Good Lock or whatever, go through all that. And then you do the KGWT, and that's the KGWT Dusk pack, and that's number 77. I just gave you the whole get down on my setup. But back to what I was speaking on with the Snapdragon 8 Elite, which is fire for gaming, fire for performance, and they added the larger vapor chamber along with that, you know, to help compensate, to help keep temps down. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm talking about temps, I haven't felt this device get crazy hot either. Have you? Anyone who has the S25 Ultra, let me know. I just thought about that. My device has not gotten crazy hot. I mean, when I charge it, it gets warm, of course, as it should. But I haven't seen any crazy overheating or any possibilities of overheating in all of my testing. So that's super clutch. And this is why I'm saying the all-around user experience to the Galaxy S25 Ultra is what's good. A lot of people I see, and I read my comments, you guys, I pay attention to what's going on. I don't just give my perspective. I listen to you guys, and I take from you guys. And I see a lot of people who are even coming from the S24 Ultra speaking about the feel of this device. And that's going to the optimization and the chip and the performance and the One UI and the movements and everything. It's like butter, man. This thing is like, it's so refined. It's so well refined. And that's the whole point. This phone is sitting in a nice pocket right now. And that's why I'm excited. And that's why I can positively recommend it, especially if you get it on deal, on discount, on trade-in. You know what I mean? Get it the right way. Get it the smart way. Or if it's not breaking your budget, if you can afford it and things like that. You know what I mean? And I don't care if you upgrade year after year. That's your business. Hey, more power to you. If you enjoy doing that, do it and enjoy it. I don't care. I'm not finna be listening. I do it. I don't care what you gotta say. Oh, you thinking? And I know. I make content and stuff, but you know, I don't know. Would I do that if I didn't make content? I probably would. Yes, I would. Because that's all I do. I'm just sharing my experiences with you guys. So let's move it forward. A cool category to get into for me now. A category that I can smile about. I used to be like, I used to regret going to the cameras. But now I enjoy my Samsung cameras. That's crazy to hear me say that, right? I did a quick test when I was driving home today. Yo, Samsung, y'all really got to add log to pro video mode on the front facing camera, man. Anyways, I'm using pro video mode out and about. You know, the car is an interesting situation because although it's super bright outside, as you guys can see, the windows are blown out. You're shaded, so it's like an interesting challenge for cameras, which is why I'm here to test it. So front facing camera, hopefully my microphone, oh, I don't think my microphone is set to the right. No, it's set to the rear. All right, I just switched it while recording, so the audio should have gotten better just now. That's a major L. Anyways, that's the thing about pro video, because you have to adjust all of the settings to make it work versus the auto mode will just work. And speaking of auto mode, let me switch to that so we can see how that's working in this situation. All right, now back at it again, auto mode. And the good thing about this is it actually did a really good correction. Now, the only reason I didn't adjust my pro video mode is because I'm in the car, I'm on the move. And right now I'm sitting still, as you guys can see, no moving, no motion, being safe. But yeah, that's why I didn't adjust any of the settings. But yeah, it did really good for auto mode. Yo, shout out to Samsung, man. You know what I mean? The skin tones have been looking better. So the cameras are in my favor. The biggest thing that I'm happy to report on with these cameras and the algorithm is skin tones. Now, I don't know why it took Samsung and the algorithm and AI or whatever they talking about. I don't know, man. I'm calling cap, bro. I feel like you guys can add this to the S24 Ultra, S23 Ultra, and so on. But I know the chip and the graphics card, all of those things, everything, like the components and optimization for that year do affect the camera. Because think about it, it's more than just the physical camera that's going on with these devices. This is a very small smartphone sensor, and there's a lot of finagling and finessing to get the quality that you get out of all of these smartphone cameras, because it cannot be done physically as it is on a camera like this and a camera like that. It has to be done software-wise and magically, basically. I'm just happy that I can finally smile and talk positively to the Samsung cameras. Now, again, you know, low light situations, I don't even look for good low light out of smartphone cameras. I just look for them to figure out some way to manage what is the unmanageable. It's science, it's physics. There's no way that a sensor this small can perform in low light. Some things you can't compensate for, player. Some things you can, and low light is one of those things you cannot. I don't attempt to use my smartphone in low light unless I have to. You feel me? I'm not looking for magic in a place that's not magic, if that makes sense. So again, like, I'm just trying to like really put truth and reality to some of people's misconceptions as to how they judge and give thoughts to things. Whew. Now, let's see. I got to battery life. I talked about the design. I talked about my user experience. I need to game a little bit more on this thing and push it and all that, but performance and everything has been solid. I just talked about cameras, and you know, I'm gonna just go ahead and round this device, and I'm gonna just kind of speak to the user experience in general, which is what I've been speaking about this whole time, but like just the conclusion as of right now. As of right now, bro, the S20 and ma'am and lady and y'all, the S25 Ultra, yo, this joint is heat. And I don't say that in a, oh my God, coming from the S25 Ultra, I just feel like this crazy change. No, I'm assessing this device as this device. I'm not comparing it. When I do the versus video against the S24 Ultra and the versus video against the S23 Ultra and stuff like that, or whatever, against the iPhone, we'll talk comparison. But looking at this device isolated, this is a great smartphone. Anyone who is getting this device and you are excited about it, you're gonna enjoy yourself. Anybody who's coming in with all of this pre-thoughts from some content creator you've been watching, or you've joined the herd of everyone thinking this and that, that's exactly what you're gonna do. And that's just like life. That's how it is in life, bro. For my true S25 Ultra enthusiasts, or my true fans of the S25 Ultra, or my true users who are looking forward to the S25 Ultra, enjoy your device. You will enjoy it. Now, I'm going to end every S25 Ultra review with this saying. My fellow Samsung users, my Note users, and my Samsung Knights, welcome to the Apple life.
Yeah, let's see how you do under pressure. Oh, yeah, I've been wanting this forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Okay, hey, yeah, ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra, extra. Work with me, you know that I got it. Come with me, let's take a trip to the islands. We up on the jet, we'll do